Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, is a very righteous and famous prophet, a very beloved prophet. Everyone who studies the Torah, learns the Bible, is aware if they spent a little bit of time studying it, they'll surely come across Eliyahu Hanavi, and especially people who learn our modern day, also learn Torah, parts of Torah that came into revelation after the Torah, like the Tanach, and then later on the oral Torah, which is obviously all rooted back to Moshe Rabbeinu, and the Chassidus and Kabbalah, all the things that were revealed later on. Everyone hears about Eliyahu Hanavi a tremendous amount. It's very popular. We know Eliyahu Hanavi has many famous stories where he performed miracles to save the Jewish people from being turned away towards idolatry, and to defeat the enemies by showing Hashem's miracles to the enemies and allowing them to realize Hashem's reign over the entire world. It's clear that Eliyahu Hanavi is a tremendous leader of our nation and saved our people on many occasions. It goes further than that Eliyahu Hanavi had a very dramatic ascent to heaven, and Eliyahu Hanavi, until this generation, he's a master of disguise, wearing disguises. So Eliyahu Hanavi comes into this world in different disguises and performs miracles on many occasions. There's stories when an evil nation wanted to commit crimes, commit atrocities against our holy nation. Eliyahu Hanavi disguised himself as one of the servants of the king and convinced them otherwise. And he's performed many miracles of the like. But there's something else about Eliyahu Hanavi that is very, very special, very, very exciting. And this is what we learn from the prophet Malachi. There's a holy Jewish prophet by the name of Malachi, and he prophesies to us about something very special about Eliyahu Hanavi. He prophesies that Eliyahu Hanavi will be the one to introduce the Mashiach to the world. That right before the Mashiach reveals himself to the entire world, Eliyahu Hanavi will appear. He will proclaim on the mountains in Israel that the Mashiach is about to arrive and that the world should get ready. So we see that Eliyahu Hanavi really represents a hero of our nation, and that it shows you the power of his action so long ago, it continues until this day, that a Tzaddik is everlasting. And we see with Eliyahu Hanavi, who's such a big tzaddik, that his life is present and is among us directly till the coming of Mashiach. That Eliyahu Hanavi will introduce the world to the coming of Mashiach. And we learned this from a prophecy from the prophet Malachi. That is actually another prophet. It's not even in the prophecies of Elijah, but rather another prophet also comes to tell us that Eliyahu Hanavi will be the one to introduce the entire world to Mashiach. And there's very interesting, there's also a lot of parts in the Gemara where two people bring up different questions, tremendous questions, and there's cases where the rabbis that they ask simply say, in certain cases they say Teku, which is an acronym for Eliyahu Hanavi will come and answer this question. That you asked an incredible question, and right now we don't have the ability to give you what the halacha, what the law is, what the proper law is for this question, what the best way to fulfill this mitzvah or to fix this predicament. What is the perfect way to do it? We don't know yet, but Eliyahu Hanavi will come and give us the best way to do it in the days of Mashiach. That it will be Eliyahu Hanavi that will resolve these questions. So it shows that there's this imminence of Eliyahu Hanavi coming. And Eliyahu Hanavi will tell the Mashiach himself as well different things to prepare him for the coming for his coming. And I've heard that the Rebbe explains that the Mashiach will find out that it may be that the Mashiach in his life may not know he's the Mashiach, And Eliyahu and Navi will prepare him, will tell him. Obviously, this person he was always the neshama of Mashiach, but until this person himself goes through different changes as well, and reaches different stages in his life where he's at the level of ready to be Mashiach. That each person, even the Mashiach, the greatest level of person, the King Mashiach has, even throughout his life, he has growing, meaning he's at a higher level each day. Because we know that each person every day reaches a higher level, because we always go up in kedusha, we always go up in our connection to Hashem. So even the biggest tzaddikim, they always reach even higher. The fact that they're alive means they have higher to reach. As great as they are, as holy, as refined as they are, Hashem is giving them the chance to get even higher. This is something exciting that we have to have in mind, that we always are able to reach greater heights in our relationship with Hashem. And just like when we first start getting close to Hashem, it has an excitement to it. It has a freshness, a comfort to it. We must always revamp these feelings by realizing that what we've had in our relationship with Hashem is just a drop in the infinite ocean of pleasures that we can experience in our relationship with Hashem. So to get excited, not to be satisfied with where we're at, and to make every day brand new. Just like the first time we do a mitzvah, it's so exciting and so pleasurable and so comfortable. It should always be that way. And there's no reason why it can't. But even when it doesn't feel, God forbid, as comfortable, we do it anyways because it's what Hashem wants. And that's the deepest level, doing it for Hashem. But it's also very important that we try to get excited about doing mitzvahs, that it permeates our conscious experience in a pleasurable way. So this level, there's different developments that will take place. But really, the Mashiach, he will be a person from the house of David, and he will be a big tzaddik who will teach Torah to the world and will bring the Jews to do Teshuva, and he will bring the nations to know about Hashem as well, to be righteous Gentiles, to bring peace to the world, and many other developments. But one specific development, of course, is the building of the temple. And there are different levels. There is presumed Mashiach and confirmed Mashiach. And presumed Mashiach means, for all intents and purposes, that this person is the Mashiach. He's definitely the Mashiach of this generation. But there needs to be different developments to determine, to confirm that we're in the Messianic era, that we've entered the days of Mashiach. Because in every generation there's a Mashiach. So one of the major developments that will take place in the revelation of Mashiach is the coming of Eliyahu and Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, who will be a righteous tzaddik, who is a righteous tzaddik, that who when he comes into the world, everyone will recognize that we're dealing with a massive tzaddik. But then there will be the Mashiach will come as well, and that will be right after Eliyahu Navi prepares us. That will be another development. These are very exciting things that I think very important we all think about. I think we all should think about these things. The Rebbe explains that thinking about the coming of Mashiach is the greatest way to get excited and to bring the days of Mashiach. The more we think about it, the more we actually bring the world into the days of Mashiach. So this is an exciting idea. It's to show us that things are developing, and it could happen at any moment, as we've been speaking about. The days of Mashiach can happen at any moment. Every extra good deed we do can be the difference maker. It is the difference maker. Every good deed we do is beyond infinite. It is indescribable. So let us do a little bit more today than yesterday, and then we'll surely be prepared to greet Mashiach. And Hashem derives tremendous pleasure from us. We should always remember that Hashem adores us, and that He wants us to be besimcha, to be joyous, and to search for Him, and to find meaning in our lives, and to show kindness to one another. Hashem wants us to be happy, and we have to trust in Him and let go, to do our parts, but to let go of the fear, and let go of the doubts, and place our trust in Hashem and only fear Him. and love Him and love all of His creations. So may Shem bless you all. Please help spread this message. May we merit the coming of the Mashiach, who will be introduced by Eliyahu and Hanavi, and all the resurrection of the dead. And we'll celebrate and we'll get to learn Torah from the mouth of Mashiach. And Hashem Himself will reveal Himself to the entire world, where small and old, young and old, will all experience prophecy even greater than that of what Moses experienced. May today be the day. God bless you all.